Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer, excited to have you with us for another Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, do you use coupons when you shop?
Well, only when my wife makes me. I try to sneak it over to the cashier so, whenever nobody's looking.
Stevie, there's no shame in being a savvy shopper. What if using coupons could get you enough money to play golf every week?
Free golf every week? Okay, now you got my attention.
Well, let's just let the money-saving queen, Sarah Rowe, tell us how she does it.
I actually started couponing in 2007. My son was born with life-threatening food allergies, and we could not afford to pay the medical bills, order the special food, and feed ourselves at the same time. It was very difficult for me at 26 and 27 to admit to my friends that we had financial issues. I felt like I was too young. All my friends were still buying cool cars, and I was the first one to have a child, and then my child was sick, and now I'm the first one to go through this. But to realize that it was going to help people, and having more and more people share with me their stories is what really changed it into a business. So after teaching the workshops, it was very soon that the workshops started selling out. And I just booked them in any community center, anybody that had me, at TCC, anywhere I could go, I'd book them. And after that, I built a website. For me, this is just normal life. So I do a lot of frugal living things. I make my own cleaners. I just do goofy things that save money. I'm just trying to be smart with the money I have, and hopefully it turns into more later. So that's it. It just kind of exploded. I do believe that there are more coupons, more sales available for processed food, for the junk food that you see. That is not what we do. I went through a period of time where that was all I could afford. Whatever I could get free with coupons is what I bought. Then I went through a period of time where I got very sick and realized that putting a lot of junk into my body cost me more at the hospital than it did at the grocery store. So I really transformed a lot of that. I began teaching workshops at Whole Foods and talking about how to eat organic on a budget, and just transformed a lot of what our coupon method looked like and how I eat. So it depends on the foods you're buying, but either way you can save a great deal. And that translates to hundreds of dollars a month, and that's vacation money or get out of debt money, or at least do your hair or something, The funny thing is, I think with couponing, people think that if they coupon, they're cheap. They're going to be labeled cheap. Oh my goodness, It's become so trendy too that I think a lot of the stigma's gone away. I've seen people that, make an insane amount of money sit there and use coupons right in front of me. And so, I don't think it is what people think it used to be. And really, just statistically, the people who use the most coupons make $75,000 a year or more. So, it's not necessarily low income. It's not anything like that. It's just saving money. I think the amount of savings that we've been able to save people is phenomenal. But on top of that, not just in their own families, the amount of people who've started food banks because we've taught them how to buy groceries for next to nothing and they realize that they could give back is phenomenal to me. I've heard stories and I get the emails all the time from people who just say that they were, at the worst time of their life and they didn't think they could feed their children. And so I think in that respect, it's just, I don't know, it's amazing. It's impacted me a lot to be able to realize that I think God gave me an incredible gift, and I think that He gave me something that was able to help people, which is the whole purpose. And I'm grateful that I can be used to do that. And that's it. It's not about me, it really isn't. It's a cool concept that, I never thought I'd be doing. I really didn't. I was a preschool teacher before. I never once thought I'd be teaching coupons. I never saw a job description for that anywhere. So it's just amazing what I think God can use and what you can use to help people.